Hey everybody, what's up? Horaud here, and welcome to the Honkai Star Rail 3.1 live stream. Pretty excited to see what they have in store for us, because I'm sure they'll at least let us know where the story is going and what direction. But I do know that the banners should be, and forgive me because I know I'm probably going to pronounce this name wrong, but I thought it was Medei, but apparently it's something else. Someone said Mighty, and I was like, what? Like, I don't play the game in English, so I have no idea how they're pronouncing these names. But I think he's first half, and then I think the second half was Tribi, I believe, if I remember correctly. And they just dripped Castris and Anaxa, I think is how you say his name. They just showed them recently on YouTube on their page, and I was just like, oh boy, I'm on a guarantee right now, so I think I might go for Castris, because I tried to go for Linksha after getting Herda and it did not work out. So I think I might go for Castris next. I am excited to see what they show us for this version though. And man, that story was good, but lord, I'm scared. They keep giving us like 13-hour stories. I'm gonna be struggling. Sponsored by Lady Aglaia.
In the legend's beginning, the world was just a lump of flour.
Why does it look like a potato?
The gods cast yeast into it.
What?
And Al cast yeast into it.
There we go.
Albert was born from the dough. The Earth Titan granted it a divine body. And the Reason Titan bestowed it with thought. Add in rich emotions, noble virtues. Oh, and don't forget a pinch of
Oh, is that what she sounds
wisdom.
like? Okay.
After that, the Romance Titan transformed into golden
Ooh.
butterflies,
That's what she sounds
gently
like.
touching their chests to grant them the ability to love.
There is no word for romance in the Kremnoan language.
Is that so? I heard Nikador once failed in love
Okay,
and
at least
even
I
got
got that
into a
right.
fight with their rival.
Huh? That's just a baseless slander. A wild tale meant to tarnish Nikador's name.
Oh, Dee. This story is quite well known in Akama.
Lady Trebios, let me explain. Nikador is not that kind of titan.
And so, the first
Owl
bird
Milbreath.
was born. Albie, do you like this story?
This Amphoria's place. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
On such a romantic day, why don't we raise a toast to all the love and beauty in the world?
Cheers. Oh, yes, here we go. Usually our little video.
Mightymouse, can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Mightymouse, why did you in fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of
Whoa, what the
Kremnos.
fuck?
Let me have the honor.
That was an enemy from Triple Z. What the hell?
This journey is forged in bloody flames.
Ooh, damn, he's good looking. That's what I thought I saw.
3
The fuck
molded
was
life
that?
with their hands, and 3 guided Calamity's gate. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove
It's
the
like
threads of
Yggdrasil.
fate.
Hello, we are Trebi, Trian. And fighting the West Wind, away we go!
Oh, those are trippy looking.
Strength in numbers!
Oh, is that her alt?
It's time to end this. Offer your souls to the blood.
The son of Horaud is destined to be crowned in blood.
Oh shit, there he was. That was the new guy.
Stay alive.
Can't be killed in a single.
Yeah, there he is again.
How we wish to see you again.
It's now my turn to fight against it.
The son of Horaud will be crowned in blood. The son of Horaud will be crowned in blood.
Interesting. Light slips the gate. I couldn't even read it. It was so fast. That's a really good intro. See, I have an issue though, because I feel like they're doing a really good job with the animations and the videos. Like, that's never been an issue, but why can't they add some more animations to the characters? It kind of feels like they've always got like a few stances. It's either this, or this. Like, it feels like that's how they always end up standing. And I kind of just like sometimes wishes there was like a little more emotion in their face, but I'm sure that'll take a little more time. But with the amount of money they've gotten so far, I feel like we should be able to have that. So what is this? Complete Trailblaze mission The Blue, a moment of peace to unlock the mailbox function. Oh, this is from the very beginning. I was like, wait, okay, so see this one, this code expires tomorrow. I swear the ones on some of the other streams actually last a little bit longer. I was surprised. Oh, look, there they are.
World has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon,
literally got everybody here.
And good evening. Welcome to the version 3.1. Light slips the gate, shadow greets the throne. Special program.
Okay, that's not so bad. That's actually
I'm
pretty
your
cool.
host, Albert. First, let's have our esteemed guests introduce themselves.
Hello, everyone. We're Treeby.
I am Mighty, the
Mighty.
successor of Kremnos.
That's how you say it?
Greetings, everyone. I am Aglaya.
Aglaya.
Once
See, I thought it was
again,
Aglaya. See, I'm
a
fucking
warm
all these
welcome
names
to
up,
our
guys.
Chrysos heirs. Your
Mighty.
golden presence has made this special program
So
shine
fucking
even
weird.
brighter.
You flatter us, Mr. Albert. By the way, how did you come to Amphorius? Did you travel here with the two Trailblazers by any chance?
Oh, it's a long story. One for another time. For now, let's
Yeah,
just
that is
say
a good
in
point. How did the
Amphorius,
IPC get here
it'll
if
be
we're
my
the only ones
duty
to ever
to
find
host
it?
this special program for everyone.
Welcome, Albie. Even though today's program has just begun, it feels like we've already revealed a lot about the new version, haven't we?
Oh?
They almost
How so,
sound kind of like
Treeby?
March.
Look,
Just a
the
little bit.
version title, Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne, combined with the trailer we just watched, makes it clear that Dee will really shine this time.
If that's the case, Lady Trebios, then as a demigod of Yanis, the Passage Titan, you must also play a key role.
Patience, everyone. Whether this is true will all be revealed in the Trailblaze mission of version 3.1. So in the last chapter, Nikodor's core flame was retrieved, and now
Yes.
another Chrysos heir
Oh,
finally
excuse me.
faces the Titan's trial.
With the arrival of the
That's what I assume each
Trailblazers,
version we're gonna
the
fight a
Flame
Titan.
Chase journey reached a major breakthrough. Together, the Trailblazers and the Chrysos heirs reclaimed Nikodor's core flame. Afterward, Finan resolved to undergo the trial to ascend to demigodhood and inherit the divine power of strife.
But as Nikodor once murmured to Snowy, your will wavers. We're worried that Snowy's inner turmoil might affect his performance.
There's
we saw
no
him
need for
stab.
undue worry, teacher. On the Flame Chase journey, the Chrysos heirs support one another. Even if something unexpected happens to Finan, we've prepared contingencies
wanna pet
to
whatever that
ensure the
animal
trial
is. It looks so
proceeds
cute.
smoothly.
Impressive as always, Aglaya. Ever so meticulous.
As you all know,
Not a fan of
the
that voice.
Flame
It feels
Chase
like there's
journey
like
is
something
still
stuck
pressed
like
for
in his
time.
nose.
With Nikodor's core flame reclaimed, it's time to plan for the next one.
Does this mean we're going to battle another Titan?
Hey, not all core flames need to be reclaimed through violence. In version 3.1, our great hero, the Trailblazer, will act as an envoy, and along with their companions, set off for the Grove of Epiphany to continue our journey.
The Grove of Epiphany is a city-state that worships the Reason Titan, Circes.
So
It's a cradle of knowledge for Amphorius, and maintains a good relationship with Akuma. Besides researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans,
Oh, that's so cool.
they also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey.
According to legend, at the
See, he sounded
dawn of
good
their
there.
existence, the Reason Titan, Circes, descended in the form of a giant sacred tree.
Is that like?
And around their roots, a large, verdant forest gradually
Oh,
formed.
it's their shoulder. Okay.
The
I
generous
was like, what the
Circes allowed those who sought knowledge to study and rest there, freely imparting the world's wisdom to the once ignorant mortals. Under their guidance,
place looks
humanity
really
built
pretty.
courtyards within the forest and established schools, which eventually evolved into the Grove of Epiphany we know today.
So it looks like Circe's is our next target.
Exactly. Like Kefali, Circe's is a titan friendly toward
Kefali.
humanity, and has
Okay.
even willingly entrusted
I
their
thought that's how
core
you said
flame
it.
to
Okay,
the
I got that
Grove
one
for
right.
safekeeping.
That's great if there's no need for fighting. Just a peaceful retrieval.
That's
This
not
mission
gonna
might
happen.
be much easier, huh?
Lies.
Well, it's not quite so easy. The Grove of Epiphany holds an unwavering reverence for Circe's. This core flame is something they'd be very reluctant to part with.
Exactly. That's
they're
why
gonna give up
Akuma
easy.
must dispatch an envoy to the Grove. In the 3.1 storyline, the Trailblazer will engage in peaceful discussions about reclaiming the core flame with newfound Chrysos heir allies. Absolutely no fighting.
Oh.
But in the recent version trailer, enemies were swarming in like a tide.
There's a lot.
Busted. Actually, the Grove was recently invaded by the Black Tide.
What?
Ooh.
Hence the Arabellica, a
That's not good.
substance known as the Black Tide, has descended upon Amphorius. Whether human or Titan, anyone affected by it loses their sanity. Nikador, once a stalwart defender against the Black Tide, naturally became the most severely corrupted Titan. With Nikador's core flame reclaimed, Castrum Kremnos was left without its guardian Titan and was entirely consumed by the Black Tide. Its spread has since accelerated, and now the Grove is its next target.
We must hurry
Yeah, it's going
to
for that
save them
seed and start gonna
and
take over the
Circe's
tree.
core flame.
Exactly! The Grove's crisis cannot be ignored. Our Trailblazer will once again take on the heroic mission of seeking and aiding survivors, gathering intelligence about the catastrophe, and locating Circe's core flame to bring it back to Akuma.
Oh,
During
dude, I
this
hate
process,
those doors.
the Trailblazer will
Take
encounter
forever
a
to open.
mysterious enemy attempting to steal the core flame. The masked figure shown fighting the Trailblazer in the trailer.
Yeah.
One with the mask and cloak.
That dude looks bad as
He
fuck.
looked
It looks like a Kingdom Hearts
major
boss.
villain.
Haikus. What faction do they belong to?
They're an unknown enemy. This
Pretty
journey to
fucking
the
cool.
Grove may be more perilous than expected.
For now, let's call them the Flame Reaver. And to help
Flame
our Trailblazer
Reaver.
navigate
Whoa,
their
you
hero's
made
journey,
2 copies.
I brought some
Whoa.
intel about this Flame Reaver. In
And then he
battle,
hits you-
the Flame
ooh.
Reaver can summon clones to fight alongside them.
Yeah, see,
These
that right
clones
there
can
is why I
launch
wanted
joint
to link shift
attacks
for
with
my
the
Horaud
Flame
team.
Moreover, the Flame Reaver can absorb these clones to gain buffs.
Ooh.
Consuming these buffs allows the Flame Reaver to unleash even more devastating attacks.
That may not be a problem
Whoa,
for me.
that was the
but
same
an
as
enemy using
Amphorius.
clones to fight will surely challenge the
Oh, she's so
Trailblazer.
beautiful, dude.
In combat, the Trailblazer must quickly eliminate the clones to prevent the Flame Reaver
Yeah.
from launching joint attacks or gaining enhancements.
I mean, it's
Honestly, I sometimes wish I had clones to help me manage life.
Be careful what you wish for.
that'd be awesome.
More
Do all my
clones
editing for me.
might mean facing more trials and challenges.
Speaking of trials, I've always been curious about the trial required to ascend as a demigod. Lady Trebios.
Oh, that's
you were
right.
the
That's
very
what
first
Finon's
demigod
doing.
and therefore first Chrysos heir on this land to pass a Titan's trial. What exactly did you go through when you received Yanis's core flame?
This is a bit embarrassing to say, but we really can't remember those events from so long ago.
It happened during the Era Chrysia. For the people of Amphorius now, it would be considered ancient history.
That's
Oh,
okay.
wow.
With
So
the
that was a long time
Trailblazer
ago,
around, anything is possible. In the main storyline of version 3.1, the Trailblazer will harness the power of Orynyx to stir up ripples of the past, guiding everyone to revisit that piece of history. We'll return to Treeby's homeland and show everyone the Abyss of Fate in its prime. Some long buried secrets from the Era Chrysia will also be unearthed, becoming clear bit by bit.
So this is what the Abyss of Fate looks like in its heyday. Nothing like the desolate state it's in now.
That's right. In the distant
Whoa.
past, the Abyss of Fate was a city called Yanisopolis.
Yeah,
It was
Nasopolis?
Amphorius' sanctum of prophecy, the ultimate destination for
That's really
all
pretty.
pilgrims, and the place where the 3 Titans of Fate revealed their divine miracles.
It seems we'll have the chance to learn how humanity's first demigod came into being.
Exactly.
Okay.
But let's leave it
So
there.
your history about that wall, also trying to figure out
uncover
might
this
be.
story for yourselves in the main storyline of version 3.1 and learn about Treebee's past. Now, let's take a look at the Treebee of today.
Oh, what happened? Is she tired? She couldn't eat it. Oh, that's cute. Yay! Oh, triple high five. Ah, that must be her skill. And then that's the ult. That's so cute. Oh no, this is the ult. Ah.
Quick question. The one who popped out of the box holding a letter, was it Trian or Treenan?
Ooh, I know this one. Treenan. It was Treenan.
Correct answer.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna
No
know.
rewards, though.
Because they look so alike, my teachers often have people unfamiliar with them play the Guess Who I Am game in daily life.
The one who suggested this game, could it be Trian?
Right again!
Of course. The three of them have very different personalities, making them easy to tell apart. Treenan is silent and sharp with both eyes covered. Trian is mischievous little rascal with 3 top brows. And Treebee is the most outgoing and lively.
Typically, Treebee is the main spokesperson, responsible for communicating with the Chrysos heirs. Treenan focuses on maintaining and interpreting prophecies, while Trian is primarily in charge of opening and maintaining the Century Gate.
So here's a question for me.
When we were jumping
Why
back
are
and
there
forth.
3 of you identical little girls?
That relates to the duties of the Chrysos heirs. We were the world's first demigod, receiving the prophecy of deliverance from Kefali. To spread the prophecy across Amphorius, we split into many versions of ourselves and
She
used
sounds just like
Yanis's
March, that's
Century
trippy.
Gate to travel quickly to various places.
Like baby
Through our
March.
teacher's tireless efforts, the Chrysos heirs gradually united as allies. Because of this, our teacher holds great prestige among the Chrysos heirs.
But speaking of opening gates, Treenan previously revealed that Trian is nearing her limit
Yep,
and might
that's what I
only
thought.
be able to open the Sentry Gate twice more.
Don't scare me. So there's a limit to how many times the gate
Water.
can be opened?
Using divine power to open the gate comes at a steep price. Every time the Sentry Gate is used, it takes something out of them. Over time, this deterioration reaches a limit.
Reaching that limit won't lead to anything bad happening, will it?
Oh,
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The weight of those words grows heavier, or perhaps clearer, over time.
Oh dear, why is the atmosphere so heavy? Let's not dwell on it. We're prepared for whatever may come, and we want all our friends to stay cheerful. Albie, let's introduce our abilities now.
All right, no problem. Treebee is a quantum character following the path of harmony. In battle, she wields a rocket as her primary weapon. For
Oh, I thought it was
she
a
can
hammer.
use the rocket to launch enemies and create a special dimension filled with stars and moons. While the dimension is active, enemies take increased damage.
No matter how many times I see it, this combat style doesn't get any less adorable.
so she's good for her to
underestimate our
then, I
rocket.
guess.
It's a genius invention with precision targeting. We've refined it countless times. We also deal damage to the enemy with the highest remaining HP, depending on the number of enemies hit.
Will
The
usually
more
be the
enemies
boss.
there are, the greater the damage we deal. Additionally, when a teammate uses their ultimate, we launch a follow-up attack against the enemy.
Oh.
Even in ever-changing combat scenarios,
Help with her to stacks.
Treebee can work closely with various teammates to provide buffs. She can frequently trigger follow-up attacks, helping the team swiftly take down opponents.
Exactly! As a character following the path of harmony, Treebee not only creates a more advantageous environment for her teammates, but is also a capable fighter herself.
I do like that they're actually showing
With Treebee on
Serval
the
being
team,
used with
you
her,
might
because
just
that's why I
unlock new
use. I don't
levels of
have
combat potential.
Indeed.
Jade.
Beyond
I'd love
aiding
to,
and
but I
guiding
don't
the
have her.
Chrysos heirs on the Flame Chase journey, our teacher is also an essential ally in battle.
All right. Now that we've gotten to know Tribi, let's
Okay,
move on
so
to discuss
Quantum
another
Harmony.
key character in version 3.1, Mighty. Without further ado, let's watch a video.
See, you said my day. My day. And the other one said Mighty. I'm confused. What the fuck is this guy's name? Dude, they fucking threw a curveball with this guy. I was expecting him to be fire, and they're like, oh, imaginary. All dudes, imaginary. Yeah, dude, those guys look straight up out of Triple Z. Ooh, big lion. Like, everything of his aesthetic just screams fire. So crazy they made him imaginary.
Mighty, the crown prince
Now he changed
of
his name.
Kremnos,
Now he said Mighty.
warrior of Akama, a lone lion, a man among men, a man.
Stop, Albie! Is it really that exciting?
To be honest, Mighty is my idol. He's the ideal version of myself. I aspire to be like him. Strong, unyielding, a real tough guy. No, a tough bird.
A tough guy? Do you mean like bathing in molten iron, Mr. Albert?
Huh?
Or perhaps drinking the blood of your enemies?
Maybe drinking some of Kremnos' signature pomegranate juice, doing push-ups, stuff like that. Oh.
Give me 500 push-ups. I'll count. Start.
He's like, what?
Let's focus on
I
the
gave like
show
5.
first. Doing so many push-ups on the spot isn't appropriate, and viewers wouldn't enjoy watching it either.
Don't be so sure.
They definitely wouldn't. Back to the topic. In the previous story, against Nikidor's attack, Mighty single-handedly held back the rampaging Titan, buying precious time for his companions. He's so cool, handsome.
Totally! Even though he might seem unapproachable at first, once you get to know him, you'll see he's super reliable.
Through
I think he's like our first, like,
self-discipline, day in and day
half-shirted
out, he's always ready
character.
to step up at critical moments. If I had such a dependable and capable leader, I'd follow him to the ends of the earth. But there's a line in this character description that really caught my attention. The blood of patricide flows through Kremnos' royal line. Ooh, sounds like Mighty bears a heavy past.
Castrum Kremnos has a tradition of being crowned in blood. Since its founding, every new king of Castrum Kremnos has killed the reigning king to claim the throne,
Oh.
without exception.
Yikes! So that's how it is in a city that worships strife. Bloody succession to the throne.
Because of this tradition, and a prophecy foretelling Mighty's eventual ascension, his father cast him into the Sea of Souls shortly after his birth, attempting to
Damn.
kill him before he could grow up.
So he wouldn't take over.
How could he bring himself to do that?
But, in the end, Mighty returned to Castrum Kremnos with an immortal body. He led the discontented citizens of Kremnos away from their mad king, wandering the lands and waging war until he joined the Flame Chase journey.
What doesn't kill him only makes him stronger.
Oh, does he have a
bat? But why did Mighty refuse the core flame of strife and give it to Finan instead? With his combat prowess, if he accepted it, he'd surely become the most powerful demigod, an unstoppable force on the flame chase.
Strife, slaughter, glory. These have been the traditions of Kremnoans and their destiny for 1,000 years. But is this destiny truly what the Kremnoans deserve? I refuse to let such a bloody tradition continue.
But Dee, the Kremnoan people in Akama have always expected you to ascend the throne, lead them back to their homeland, and restore their glory. Now that we've reclaimed Nikidor's core flame and located the whereabouts of Castrum Kremnos, how will you answer their expectations?
Give me more time to think.
As the
I'll
last
figure it
prince,
out.
he is burdened with the fate of an entire kingdom. He must consider their honor and sense of belonging while forging a truly beneficial path for them. Oh, what a heavy task. As for Mighty's decision and the fate of the Crimnoans, stay tuned for the Trailblaze mission in version 3.1.
yeah.
No matter what, I can guarantee one thing. When Mighty is around, he'll have your back, especially in battle. Mighty is an imaginary character following the path of destruction.
That's cool.
In
He like
combat,
brings all their
he leverages
enemies
his
together.
undying body to engage the enemy. His undying nature grants him an extremely high max HP.
In battle,
Damn,
I
he's got,
utilize
like-
my HP advantage against the
But like
enemy.
Fushuan HP.
By consuming my HP, I also unleash even greater power.
Exactly! Mighty keeps track of his total HP loss during combat. Once the accumulated loss reaches a certain threshold, he enhances himself, fully demonstrating his prowess as the Crimnoan warrior. During this time, he unleashes a storm of attacks on his enemies, dealing massive damage and showing them the wrath of Kremnos' crowned prince.
Wow! T is so imposing! Like a lion
Of course.
dominating the battlefield!
In my
They
enhanced
use Sunday
state,
for everything.
I sacrifice defense for greatly increased
Oh,
HP
Locha.
and max HP. As my HP
Interesting.
continues to drop, my abilities transform further, delivering even more destructive blows to my enemies.
A warrior.
Oh, but he just got
rejected by
owned.
death.
And then he revives
Let's
himself.
battle till the world's final breath.
A truly
Interesting.
death-defying combat style. The spirit of Crimnoan
Crushed.
warriors is no joke.
All right, next, let's take a look at version 3.1's banners.
In version 3.1's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, Treevee! The limited 5-star light
interesting
cone,
4
if
stars.
time were a flower, will
I didn't think
also
she'd be
have
first.
a
I
boosted
thought
drop rate.
Mighty would be first.
Version 3.1 second half warp event. Trailblazers can acquire the
Oh,
limited
sweet.
5-star character, Mighty. The limited 5-star light cone, Flame of Blood, Blaze My Path,
Pretty fucking
will
cool
also
looking.
have a boosted drop rate.
Additionally, these characters and
Aw,
light cones
no.
will be re-run.
Oh, I want Yinli so bad.
And all right, time for a short break.
Whoa,
The
whoa.
program will resume in just a few moments.
Interesting. I was trying to think of who I thought it might have been. I didn't expect Huohuo though. I need to get that light cone. Maybe I can try and go for that eventually. But yeah, like I said, I am on a guarantee, but I have no wishes, so I'll be skipping this version for now. But I really would like to have Mighty. It's just my only issue is I feel like they keep making all these characters of a path. Like I already have Dill. Like I know he's probably going to be better than him because it looked like he had more AOE. But it's also just a different type of thing. So I would much rather have a different DPS of a different element or a different style. So since I skipped Aglaya, I think I'll probably just go ahead and go for Castris instead. It's just interesting though. Some of these characters are like all good together. Like it seems like Tribby can be used with anyone. She's a Harmony character. Sunday is
Welcome
really
back.
well with all the Remembrance
now
characters.
let's take a
Ow.
look at the
Oh.
new content coming in version 3.1.
Oh yeah, that's right. We get the new Divergent
First,
Universe.
The Divergent Universe will
Ooh, look at
introduce
that
a
light
brand
cone.
new research topic related to Amphorius.
Divergent universe? What's that?
Oh, right. Mighty, you might not know yet. Simply put, it's a study on mortals and fate. As mentioned earlier in the
Good way to put
program
it.
in version 3.1, the Trailblazer will head to the Grove of Epiphany, a renowned academic institution in Amphorius. The scholars of the Grove wove vast amounts of knowledge into the memory of the sacred tree. However, due to the corrosion of the Black Tide, much of this network has decayed, leaving only fragments of text intact. Therefore, the Grove's librarians hope the Trailblazer can become the inheritor of this library's knowledge, preserving these memories and passing on the flame of
okay,
Amphorius'
so that's
civilization.
That's pretty
Even
cool. I
in
like
this
that.
era of endless strife and the relentless black tide, as long as true history remains, the flame of civilization will endure.
That's right!
I
The
believe.
Grove not only collects myths and histories of Amphorius, but also records the Trailblazer's journey. By integrating Titan technology, They've created Divergent Universe Protean Hero.
Since it's Titan technology, it's bound to be distinct from the Divergent universe the audience is familiar with.
Okay.
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, in Divergent Universe Protean Hero, you must have one.
Oh.
This time, the battles revolve around the day and night system. First, each battle alternates between day and night.
Okay.
These two states bring different boosts to combat, and additional effects
Interesting.
occur during transitions between day and night.
That's
At the
pretty
start of
cool.
exploration, Trailblazers must choose the state that best suits their team's traits.
Oh,
As
Cass.
exploration progresses, after entering a certain number of domains, Trailblazers can also select a day and night blessing, known as Golden Blood's Boons. These blessings take effect during the corresponding state. Trailblazers can choose different branches of blessings
Oh.
to further enhance combat effectiveness in specific states.
The figures appearing on the day and night blessings look so familiar. Why is that?
Indeed.
That's you two.
This is also Titan technology and another highlight
And
of
Cass.
Divergent Universe Protean Hero. The new day and night system and its blessings
Oh,
are
and
closely
the
tied to the Titans and the Chrysos heirs.
In version 3.1's Divergent Universe, 6 types of Titan Odes will be available for Trailblazers to experience.
Okay.
More will be introduced in future versions.
Makes sense.
Each Titan Ode corresponds to
No,
a
I
different
don't
buff
want-
system. Trailblazers
I don't
just
wanna
need to
fight you
select the
anymore.
most suitable Titan Ode for their team to tackle challenges with ease.
The Grove's Divergent Universe offers the most authentic Amphorean experience.
Clearing the Divergent Universe also rewards Branch of Rights. This can be used in the Titan Ode section to unlock more buffs and upgrade them, as well as uncover the corresponding Titans' mythological tales.
Now, my 3 dear guests, please choose your Titan.
We're curious about how many Titan stories the Grove has interpreted. So let's go with the one we're most familiar with, Gate of Infinity.
If I could learn more about the past of Nestia and the other Titans, I'm sure it would give the Flame Chase journey
that's,
a clearer direction.
Oh, I
I'll
forgot what their
choose
name is.
Chrysalis of Gold.
Lance of Fury. Let me witness the kind of glory you held in the past.
Ooh, excellent choices. Everyone has very clear goals.
After all that, which Titan will you choose, Owlbert?
The answer lies in the name of this Divergent Universe, Protean Hero. The mysteries of Titan technology hold endless possibilities. I firmly believe that if I explore more,
Icon up there.
I'll
Oh, is
uncover
this just
more
Cass?
fun, intriguing, and Albert-appropriate ways
Whoa.
to play.
Hold on, what the hell team was that?
Besides the day and night system and Titan blessings, the Divergent
Okay,
Universe
played.
Protean Hero also brings more Protean challenges to the Trailblazers. This Divergent Universe's Conundrum mode will introduce astronomical division gameplay.
Although heroes have countless facets, no matter their nature, they all make choices to climb to higher peaks and experience more intense battles.
But for novices like me, who are unfamiliar with the Divergent Universe, what if they can't
Sounds
figure
like he's
it
trying
out?
not to laugh.
Don't worry. The Divergent
They keep
Universe
moving away
version
when they show the old
3.1
baby. Stop it.
Not only includes an astronomical division mode, but also adds a strategy system. Trailblazers can view and apply strategies and even like and save them. After
That's
applying a
actually really
strategy,
cool.
The system will give a corresponding recommendation to the Trailblazer based on their currently owned equations, weighted curios, and team lineup. Additionally, in the selection interface for equations and weighted curios, the system will suggest the optimal options.
This way, you can easily follow the guide and enjoy a smoother experience in the Divergent Universe.
That's actually pretty cool.
Through the strategy system, you can also jump to an external web page for more information or even upload your own strategies.
Not only that, in Divergent Universe
Ooh.
Protean Hero, enemy drops will also transform into special materials.
Enemy drops. Are you referring to the materials used for character ascension and traces leveling?
Correct! When you're short on materials for character ascension or traces leveling, the enemy drops can be automatically exchanged for these special materials. Moreover, this update adds a new exchangeable
that
5-star
fucking
remembrance
Lycan's
Lycone
badass.
in Herda's store. Rewards like avatars and full
Oh, that's
wallpapers
Herda.
from Divergent Universe, the human comedy, will also become available
I just
in
used all
Herda's
mine.
store.
Damn it, I knew I should have saved those points.
In addition to the thrilling challenges of the Divergent Universe, version 3.1 also brings lighthearted and adorable events for Trailblazers.
First up,
No,
let me
there they
introduce
are.
the Awoo firm.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Awoo!
Look at it, it's so
Wait,
cute.
wrong species. The Awoo here refers to the chimeras of Amphorius.
Oh, these are chimeras.
So that's what chimeras sound like.
That's right. Chimeras are
Oh my
artificially
gosh, so
nurtured,
cute.
adorable little creatures. The residents of
Ah, wah,
Amphorius
wah.
train these chimeras to help with simple tasks. And the Awoo firm is the organization they work for.
Chimeras have to go to work too?
Surprised, Mr. Albert? The war with Nigador caused significant damage to Akima. There's a lot of urgent work to be done, and chimeras are indispensable in the reconstruction efforts. However, among the chimeras, there's a particular squad that hasn't been performing up to expectations lately.
Uh-oh. Looks like we gotta help them get into shape.
Trailblazers can take on the role of manager, personally helping the Chimera Squad turn things around and become the strongest team of all.
The work objectives are clear, but how do we achieve them?
When it comes to work,
Oh.
each chimera has different strengths and, of course, shortcomings. Trailblazers can assign suitable chimeras to tasks, adjust the team composition based on their traits,
Whoa.
and create the strongest squad possible. After that, the chimeras will automatically carry out their work. As the manager, Trailblazers just need to supervise.
The leaderboard will show team rankings. Keep aiming for a higher performance ranking to help the Chimeras outperform other squads and become the ultimate workplace champions.
Doesn't sound too hard. Even someone like Finan could handle this with ease.
Whoa, who's that in the
Right.
So
background?
mean to Snowy.
Oh, she's super
Don't
cute.
underestimate the Chimeras, D. Each one has a unique name, appearance, and
Was she a
personality.
playable character?
As a manager, you need to understand your employees to assign tasks effectively. Plus, there are some tricky characters to watch out for.
Kind of reminds me of one of
Example,
the
there's
Uwa
Shock,
things.
who's overly eager, and Old Honest, who silently endures everything. I can't go on.
Pretty
What are
cute,
these
but
names?
I'm not sure I'll
Alright,
enjoy that too much.
Let's move on to the next version event.
Recently, in Akima, there's been a surge of counterfeit antiques
It's called
made with
Akima?
cutting-edge technology,
I thought it was
calling many
Okama.
residents. In the event
So it's like
Holy City
Makima without the M.
appraisals,
Okay.
Trailblazers will assist Theodoros, the antique shop owner, in appraising these treasures and cleaning up the antiques market.
Appraisals? Well, Finan's weird hobbies are rubbing off on others. Ugh. Besides,
Ugh.
how can the Trailblazers, as outsiders, appraise Amphorius' antiques?
Don't worry, it's simple. Trailblazers only
Oh, we
need
just
to
have to-
submit different materials to Theodoros
Ah,
daily,
yeah,
and
let's
the
go.
rest will be handled by him. Albert.
I like
Promise
those.
there will be no shortage of fun appraisal stories and plenty of rewards
Oh,
for Trailblazers.
Got it.
Okay, now let's take a short break, and the show will resume when
So it's
we
like
are back.
that's like leaving. So wait, is that the only events in 3.1? That's weird. Yeah, I have to admit, the events are like mostly missed for me. I think I enjoyed the one that we did, the battle one recently, where we were back on the Shansho and we did the war games or whatever it was called. That one was pretty good, but I don't know. They haven't got one with me for a while on the events. I just haven't. That's why I honestly don't record them. I just really haven't enjoyed them that much. Not that they're awful. It's just not really something that I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Holy crap, I'm having an amazing time. I just never feel like that when I do the events. But that is actually curious. I thought for sure that he was on the first half. I don't know why. I thought he would be first half, but the fact that he's second half and then Horaud as well. So I'm wondering I think they showed her in
Welcome back, dear
Battle Town,
viewers.
Of course.
Up next,
I still have
more version
my
updates
Horaud
to
one hanging
share
out.
with everyone.
I heard from the Trailblazer about an old friend called the Gift of Odyssey.
That's right. In
10 free wishes, baby.
3.1, Trailblazers can once again earn a 10 warp reward through the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
Additionally, version 3.1 introduces some new materials for everyone. Stagnant Shadow, shape of Gelid Moon.
It looks like
and
Quantum.
Stagnant Shadow, shape of Slogjaya will be available soon. Successfully challenging these will provide Treebees and Mighty's ascension materials, respectively.
Amphorius also brings new golden calyxes. Now you can farm credits and experience materials there too.
Version
Don't need that.
3.1 also introduces 2 new sets of planar ornaments. Bone Collection Serene Domain and Giant Tree of Wrath.
That's gotta
Brooding.
be for
You can
Cass.
quickly obtain them through the planar ornament extraction function in the Divergent universe.
In version 3.1, the Planar Fissure and Realm
Hell
of the
yeah.
Strange events will also return. Completing them will earn you double rewards.
Love those events.
Exactly. And that's not all. Version 3.1 brings several system optimizations to Trailblazers. First, the material synthesis system will be optimized. The process of synthesizing trace materials will become much more convenient.
Oh,
Does
hell yeah.
that mean we can synthesize purple materials directly from green ones?
Yeah, that's right.
This eliminates some
Oh,
of
that
the
is
cumbersome
awesome.
extra steps.
Yes.
Moreover, the build guide will also receive an update. In version 3.1, when you set a character as the build target, the Interactive Piece Handbook will display all the materials needed for building that character,
That's pretty cool.
along with shortcuts to relevant stages to farm those materials. After each preview ends, Trailblazers can even set newly revealed characters as their build target and start farming the necessary materials in advance.
That's actually really
that's
cool.
great.
Hell yeah.
It makes preparation so much easier.
Let's
It
go.
looks like we received a special announcement from the project team. Let's take a look.
Special
大家
announcement.
好，我是
Oh.
魔坏系列 IP 烧鸡，在温法罗斯3.0
Bro,
版本上线
tone the
后
story
我
down,
收到
dog. It's too long.
许多反馈和建议。从结果来看，3.0的一些内容，它最终呈现出来效果是不够理想的。以开拓任务为例，有时为了打开一扇门要反复推球，或是在直面泰坦前还要四处跑来跑去，这种疲惫的感受实在不符合星穹铁道一贯的基调。所以这段时间，我们一直在对主线体验进行审视和优化，包括已上线的3.0和后续所有版本的内容。除了先前在开发者电台提到的阅读减负和解谜优化，我们同时也在对任务流程进行重新编排。以3.0版本为例，开拓者在前往过去的旋风城时，不再需要折返跑图，而是从初始位置开始，通过一条便捷的道路就能直入主题。而原
Okay.
本这里的玩法会被安排到主线外，成为开拓者自由探索的选项。当然，还有对白、演出、探索。开拓任务的体验是综合结果。我们会在未来的每一个版本，在方方面面做更细致的打磨，
Okay.
力求给大
Yeah.
家带来更好的内容。
开拓者好，我是游戏设计 Punk。除了像刚才烧鸡老师说的，我们也正在调整3.1及其后续版本的游戏内容。以3.1版本为例，我们降低了地图中的敌人数量，并剥离了部分主线流程中的谜题，希望保证谜题与剧情的结合更加紧密，且不至于有
Yeah, that
很
was the
强的阻断
problem.
感。
It felt like
在
there's just
原
too
本
many
的设计中，
puzzles
地
to
图中
break
有
up
几
in
处
between
扎
the
格列斯
story. I did
的
not like that
开
at
拓者需
all.
要多次切换操作视角，但其实只是为了打开一条通路。
I didn't
在
mind
副
the
本过程
puzzles.
中
There's just too
我们
many
意识到这样的设计
interruptions.
不仅繁琐，也没有很强的趣味性。于是我们将这些并不有趣的流程从主线中删去，但是仍会保留地图中围绕这些扎格列斯之手的谜题设计，供抱有探索欲的开拓者自行发现。
Okay. That's
希望我们的调整
optional. I
能让
like
开
that.
拓者
That's
更好
much
地探
better.
索温帕罗斯，享受解谜乐趣。同时也欢迎开拓者提出更多的建议和反馈。
Thanks, Project Team.
Interesting.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of
That brings
people
us to the end
complained
of
about that
today's
version. I was
special program.
surprised.
Any final thoughts from our guests?
I hope everyone enjoys diving deeper into Amphorius' story. We can't
Yeah.
wait to create more memories with all of you.
May your blade never break, but forever press forward.
There are still countless details in Amphorius waiting to be discovered.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you'll forge deeper bonds with this world and its people.
And of course, there are plenty of chimeras waiting for us to lead them. Well, thank you to all our viewers for tuning in. And now the version 3.1 special program has come to an end. That's a wrap. Bye-bye.
No, bye-bye.
Bye now.
Farewell.
Okay. I don't know what happened. I swear, I try to pause it sometimes and then it like exits full screen, goes back, all that, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I have to say, I'm glad that they're working on it, because like that was the issue that I had with this version, is I did enjoy the story. It wasn't a slog like I felt like Penacony was for me, where I'm just like, what is fucking happening? But it just felt so long. Like, I know, for example, one part I thought we didn't even need whatsoever, so spoiler if you haven't done the story yet, is when we're supposed to go to the past with Castris, and we're supposed to like try and find, I can't remember what it was, we're supposed to try and find something to help fix things in the present, and that part to me seemed so unnecessary. Like, we didn't need that. That was like an hour and a half of the story. They could have done that off camera and came back and did something else. I don't know. And then also too, the puzzles were a bit of a pain in the ass, because like you're literally trying to do the story, and then, you know, the enemy is whatever. If you have Acheron, you could just, that's not a big deal. I don't worry about that. I do understand that being annoying though. But the problem I would have is just like being in the middle of story, and then you just got this huge ass puzzle you gotta do, and you're like, bro, I don't care about this puzzle right now. I want to know what's going on. And they also have this like really bad habit, at least in my opinion, of like, it feels like it should be over, and then they just add more shit to it. Because like the end of it, where we got the part with Herta, I felt like that should have been in the beginning maybe, or something like that, or save it for the next version. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I felt like a lot of people actually agree with me, and I was surprised. So I feel like I'm usually in the minority when it comes to this, because I mean, other than the story, all you got is endgame stuff in this. So like, I appreciate the story, but sometimes I feel like it's just too long. It just needs to be condensed a little bit. I'm not saying get rid of all of it, like don't get rid of everything, but there are definitely times to me where it feels like we're just extending this for no reason. Like I appreciate the information, but we could have done a different way. I know one thing people also complained about was the black screen. Like, it would just be like black screen and text. Like, a lot of people complain about that. That didn't really bother me as much, but I do understand that. And then also, just like I said, the animations of the characters have been the same. Like, we need better animations, like while in the story dialogue, and camera angles and stuff like that. Like, they should know better. We complained about this in other games, so. But yeah, like I said, for now, 3.1 looks alright. I mean, obviously I'm excited for the story, but everything else is kind of whatever for me. So I think I'll just be more excited for the next version, which is okay, because obviously I feel like Honkai has been suffering of like every single character for me. I'm like, damn, I want to pull everybody. So it's nice to actually have a break. But I am curious if you guys are going to be going for anybody. Are you going to go for Medei, or are you going to be going for, Mighty? I keep forgetting, it's whatever. Or are you going to go for Tribby and try and get her, because they both look pretty awesome. But like I said, that's going to be a pass for me right now, because I have nothing. So I will wait until next version and go for Castris, whatever half she's on. I'll probably assume first half maybe, but I could be wrong. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about the stream, what you guys think about the new version, who you're most excited for, what other characters you're looking forward to, because I know they showed another one and I cannot remember her name. Cypher, I think is what it is. I am very curious to see what you guys think about the new version and everything, all the new updates and all that. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you here. If you want to check out any of the stuff I posted, you can check the links in the description, or if you go to the playlist page, it's all kind of stuff for you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you have an amazing day. Be sure to take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.